Hey guys, this is Pixel Dan coming to you from the 2014 San Diego Comic-Con. And I'm standing here at the Super7 booth with Brian Flynn to talk about some of the cool items they've got on sale this year and the reaction line. So first of all, how's the con going for you?
It's been bananas. It's always bananas, though. At a certain level, you never get used to the chaos that's coming. It just comes and you sort of ride it out.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So last year, you guys debuted the Alien reaction figures, and it was huge success. I remember the lines just circling the booth, everybody dying to get those figures. So here we are a year later. Reaction is kind of blown up into its own thing now. You guys have teamed up with Funko, made some cool figures, and you got some new stuff here as well, correct?
Correct. And the big sort of debut was the Alien Egg Chamber playset for San Diego. Sort of like what happened last year, where we weren't sure if people were going to be interested in what reaction was or not. We brought it down. So this year we knew what people wanted with figures. What we didn't know is what people were going to want in terms of like play sets or stuff. So we made the play set. About a week before Comic-Con, we realized that we had criminally undermade the play set due to demand. So we just made an open-ended pre-order for Comic-Con. If you're here, you can buy it, and we'll ship it to you after the fact. It's just going to be in a black box. People are still unhappy they can't get a blue box, and I understand. But if you want a play set, you can get a play set.
Yeah, at least we can get the play set, right? That's exciting.
That's the point. You can get the play set. Yeah.
Very, very cool. One of the other really fun things I like that you debuted are the alien eggs that are like sort of like a blind box toy.
Exactly. Well, you know, that was sort of one of those things where we were trying to think of something to for lack of a better word, experience into the Comic-Con. It's so much about the chase, and I got to get in line to get this specific thing. We wanted you to come here and be able to do something that you didn't know what the end result was going to be.
Yeah.
There was a sort of a journey through it that sounds a bit highfalutin, but you know, like come do something you can't do at your house. And so the blind box alien egg was, you know, now we've revealed them now that the internet's figured out what's in them. But it was like, they're alien figures, but you don't know what they're going to be. There are two new sculpts. There's Kane with the chest burster. There's Ripley in the spacesuit. No light on the helmet. And then there's an alien and a Ripley. And you either get a clear dark gray with embedded glitter. And the whole idea was in space, no one can hear you scream. So it's like, they look like space. And then there's also just pure clear versions. And then they're just here for San Diego. You don't know what you're going to get. If you get extras, and then people are going to come back today at 6 o'clock and trade figures to get the ones they didn't get.
That's cool.
So we're going to have a trade party today at 6 o'clock, and you can swap and play and trade and just sort of try to have a little bit of fun with it.
Right. That is really, really cool. And so you don't have plans to actually release the egg or anything like that outside of the con? It's just for this event?
That's it. We're never making, I want to say we're never, but we have no plans to ever make the egg again.
All right.
The egg is just here, and then there's a little peg at the top of the egg so that you can set your figures inside of it and use it as a display.
Oh, that is very, very cool. So do you guys have any plans moving forward with anything else with Alien Reaction or just Reaction in general?
I mean, Reaction in general is going to be huge coming. Obviously, we've announced, and so, I mean, actually, this Monday, they were on a container, so we couldn't get them here, but this Monday, Escape from New York and Back to the Future starts shipping. You know, there's all the lines we announced at Toy Fair. You know, Goonies, Terminator, Predator, Buffy, Firefly, Universal Monsters, Modern Horror, Nightmare Before Christmas. You know, all that stuff is happening. And then there's stuff coming. Like, there'll be an Alien Wave 2 that comes.
Oh, very cool.
Aliens we've talked about. We haven't shown them yet, but we're working on Aliens. There's a bunch of other licenses we've gotten that we just, it's like, you need to buy the ones that are coming out first so I can make these new stuff. But yeah, we're working on it, and it should be fun and big.
Awesome, very exciting stuff. It's really cool seeing that line just kind of take off like it has, and all these different properties is really exciting.
It's been great, unexpected, and wonderful all at the same time.
Yeah.
We knew there would be some people that cared. We didn't know it was going to be this many people. Just and being able to do it at this scale and actually make toys, because I'm sure you or anybody else listening is all thought, oh, it'd be so cool to make my own action figures. Yeah. We're getting to do that, and it's pretty amazing.
That's awesome. Very, very cool. So what are some of the other things Super7 had exclusive here to the convention that we can tell people about?
Well, we had the GIMP in the box here.
Yeah.
So, you know, you had your own little wooden crate you could bring the GIMP out of. and that was kind of a, completely screwed up and awesome at the same time. And then we have a whole ton of shirts that we're debuting. They're not going to be exclusive to Con. You'll be able to buy them online afterwards and at our store. But there's 12 new Star Wars shirts that we did that are exclusive to us, including the Jabba polo.
I love that.
Looks like the Izod polo.
Yeah.
So you can wear it to work and everything. And then our vinyl figures. We've got a couple of them have already sold out, but the Adventure Mommy Boy set, the Cookies and Cream set with the Candy Kaiju, Fossilla, and a lot of that stuff's just our sort of signature high-end Japanese vinyl. Clear glitters and opaque colors swirled, multicolored drip swirls, stuff that you can't get anywhere else.
Right. Very cool. So a lot of exciting things happening here at San Diego. You got a lot of cool things that are coming up. So is there a good place that people can go online to find out more information about what Super 7 has going on?
Yeah, you can come to super7store.com, which is our store, quite clearly. And then if you really want to get nerdy, you can hit our forums, which is skullbrain.org.
Excellent. And super7store.com is also where they can go to pre-order the play set and everything too, right?
Yes, during the course of Comic-Con. So it will stop Friday night at 6 p.m. when the doors close.
There you go. Short window to get your own Alien play set. Well, Brian, thank you very much for once again taking the time to talk about all the awesome stuff going on here.
Great. Thank you very much, as always, Pixel Dan.
Always great to see you, man. And there you go, guys, right here from the Super 7 booth at the 2014 San Diego Comic-Con.
Stay up to date with Pixel Dan at San Diego Comic-Con 2014. Follow at Pixel Dan on Twitter or /Mandalorian30 on YouTube.com. Also, don't forget to visit NerdRageToys.com where you can shop for all your toy collecting needs. From vintage to modern, there's something for everyone.